No, definitely not.
We
We're not
don't?
here to commentate anything.
Oh, yeah, right. We're just sitting in the chair. There's people's names over there on the screen. Mervis versus Moophobia.
Mervis?
Why?
I just like the name.
The inflection was so unique.
Mervis.
I've never. You all of a sudden turned into like a trailer park boy.
Yeah, exactly. He said, "All right, I respect that."
I'll live with it.
trailer
I'll live with it.
No, but shout outs to Moo, man. All right, let's
Yeah.
see what he can bring to the table. I hope that we see more consistency. Now, Mervis, we've seen previously, has been someone who's been consistently improving with Samus. Now, granted, we haven't been able to commentate, Monday Night Melees in a little while, so I'm really curious to see how much has changed.
It's interesting because I know Samus has some good advantages against Spaceys. We've seen players like Plup really put on a lot of work. Plup actually famously had like that win against Leffen at Paragon.
Oh, yeah.
And I know that he actually does have a liking to this stage in general.
Oh, caught him with the last hit and then pushes him out. Moo is on the receiving end of that dash attack, though.
Oh, and he's on the receiving end of that
Blasted.
missile as well.
Oh.
Great stuff by Mervis, taking the lead.
Oh,
Okay, so there's that down tilt that I mentioned earlier. Not quite enough of a percentage to knock Mervis out, but I think the next one should do the trick. Or just the Firebird.
Yes.
Surprise Firebird. And the taunt for good measure. Both players in the player cam having a good time.
Yes, that's excellent. And this is what you want to see, is that even at high percentages, he's fine. He doesn't care. He's going to go in and finish him off with that bird. And you can hit him off the top, or you can catch him right there. It's a lot of knockback. All right, good stuff using those up airs, continuously pressing, finally catching on the ankles, coming back on with there.
Oh, and a surprise out of shield up B from Mervis. That screw attack was just what he needed to get some pressure off.
Now that's but that's the kind of thing that we've been seeing from Mervis, right? Is that if he experiences too much pressure at the same time, he will just chuck up that up B because he feels you're going to press a button.
So Moophobia there, able to take a stock with that back air. Mervis has some ground that he definitely needs to make up here. It's going to be about how he can convert off of some of the hits that he makes. Here's another opportunity. He made a beautiful conversion last time with the missile, was not able to find the same success. Moophobia adapting and actually recovering high that time.
Excellent choice. Oh, Moo read a little early on that tech chase. Dude, it feels like Mervis has gone to the lab.
And honestly, I like the little things that Moophobia is doing when it comes to his recovery. You notice the way that he kind of used that shine to not only cancel momentum, but stall his recovery a little bit. Oh, that was a really good roll. That roll made it so that he avoided the grab entirely and got it in close enough to put in that shine. And look at that extra crit that Moophobia has been able to place. Almost an entire stock.
Oh, yeah. Pretty much ridiculous.
Oh, he went for a super hard read there, but Mervis wisely holding his ground and is able to make that conversion.
Absolutely, and teching in place.
Ooh.
Teching in place. Whenever you're on the far left-hand side, or whether you're on towards the end, you have to choose whether or not you're going to tech to the center or tech towards the middle. Because if you tech backwards towards the edge, you're still going to get. They cover essentially two options for one. Because if you tech in the center, if you tech in place and tech towards the side of the stage, you're going to get caught by both options. So you've literally there's no point. You have to choose one or the other.
Okay, so Mervis gets the grab. Okay, he wasn't able to find the missile once again. That's unfortunate. He seems like that one was actually super close. And if he had done it, I think a second later, it would have landed right on the money. Okay, good back air there by Moophobia. Seals that game.
But man, Mervis. Dude, this guy...
He's improving. He's definitely improving, which is good.
Really cool to see.
Yeah.
Because I remember when we first watched this guy, and he didn't know what to do at neutral. And now it feels like his tempo is a lot better. His normal usage is a lot better.
His movement.
His movement overall
is really
a lot
crisp.
Better. Great recoveries, not flubbing anything like he used to. This is fantastic. I really love seeing him improve.
And one thing about Mervis is he's not necessarily one of those Samus players who really likes having their spacies really close by. He prefers having some ground established so he can gradually pile on some pressure via projectiles. So you're going to be seeing him throw out a lot of missiles and charging that charge shot anytime he gets a kill.
Moo has been really trying to get a ton of mileage on these tech chasing situations. Just reading left, read right, and then just going for that dare and trying to have it there, waiting really meaty.
Yeah, and it's actually kind of been paying off for him to some extent.
He's been hit or miss.
Oh, he does that dodge a little bit too early. Mervis is actually able to get the grab off. Here's an opportunity for Moo, though, on that whiffed up B.
That was a big punish opportunity that kind of slipped.
Oh!
This is what we're talking about. Moo, chill. Chill, bro.
Mervis with the taunt for good measure. Paying him back for that last match.
Moo, chill. Good pressure. Oh, just stuffing him out.
And Moophobia, recognizing that opportunity, gets that edge hog and makes this a one-stock favor.
Do not hold the edge against Falco. Don't do it. It hurts. Every single time. It just never ends well.
And whenever you're just playing off that low off stage, sometimes, especially because Falco can come in with that dare, he can be kind of scared. Oh,
yep.
Beautiful stuff. Like I was saying about the dare. Oh, and Mervis comes back. The recovery was so good. Oh my god, that recovery was amazing, dude.
Yes.
That recovery was so good.
That was too ill. Y'all better watch on the instant replay cam.
Yeah,
oh
the hype cam, dude. That hype cam.
This is so great.
Such a good recovery by Mervis there.
That was real sick, dude.
And that's another thing that's definitely improved. I feel like his presence of mind over time has gotten better.
Calmer.
Yeah, because I don't think the Mervis of a couple weeks ago would have been able to make that recovery.
No, you're absolutely right. But you're right, and that's what's something that you only get from practicing and coming to tournaments. Is you fix those nerves that used to bother you. They're not so much. Those butterflies are gone.
All right, so Mervis right now on his last stock of this game, potentially his last stock of this winner's bracket. He was able to get some relatively early kills earlier in that last game by throwing Falco off stage and then hitting him with the missile. So he's probably going to be looking for something like that similar now. Finds a down air. Can he do that amazing recovery again? Yes, he does.
I kind of wish Moo had just gone deep. He's one game up. He's at a stock advantage. You might as well just take the chance right there.
You know, I'm not sure if I necessarily agreed with that up smash that Mervis had held out. Really committal option.
There it is.
As you can see right there, he definitely paid for it in the end.
You can't use a slow recovery when you're coming back on. You have to choose an option. You have to commit, and you have to come in quickly. Otherwise, you're going to see Falcos sit there, dare, and then they'll keep coming down.
It's true. But hey, good stuff to Mervis regardless, though.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic.
Always improving. But Moophobia in the end taking this with a solid 2-0 victory.